Okay, wait. So what happened?
Okay, so I went to a new school, and I went to my locker. It was my second day. Some kids was pretty nice. It was pretty cool. And so I went to the locker, and there's no someone kicked the locker, and I moved my fingers out of the way, and this kid said, "Oh, watch out! You're gonna get your monkey fingers caught in the door or something like that in the locker." I said, "What'd you say?" He said, what did he say? Oh, you should be coming here. We don't let anybody any niggers come to school." And I said, you're you have a very small mind, minded person, to talk like that. And my dad always told me, he said, always talk first, don't hit first. So I said, you talking, you're very small minded, and you have to be well educated because you've been very racial. He said, well, my dad, wait, told me the first time I heard this term. He said, well, my daddy said, a good nigger is a dead nigger. I said, what? I said, well, I guess your dad is just as stupid as you are. And he tried to fight me, and I got him good, boy. I got on the ground like, boop, 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 boop. And next thing, oh my God, the lady, she grabbed me and she said, you started a fight, yeah. I said, I didn't start the fight. And these other kids backed me up, got witnesses. Oh no, Steve didn't fight. He kicked the door, the locker door closed. He got his finger, and he started saying color jokes, color jokes.
Color joke.
Yeah, and so he was insulted him, and the fight broke out. Went into the office again. Here come my dad. And I looked at him. I looked at my dad. I saw my dad come out with the shook my head like. And my dad had a smirk on his face. And so he went in there and he said, your son was fighting in the hallway, and but my dad said, hold up. He went through all of.
I see the pattern.
Because he did that to us too when my brothers fight. He said, hold up. We go, oh, yeah, exactly. So he said, before we get started, what's the other kid? I want you to bring him in here right now. And the kid came in there, and he was like, and then my dad looked at him and everything. He said, well, the other parent not here yet. He said, well, I'm gonna ask the kid, why did you kick the locker? Well, he was in the way. And my dad said, so you have a full hallway about this big. He opened the door. That door was in your way. And the kid went, He kept looking at the principal. And because the kid was trying to get out of it. And then the principal said, well, we don't condone fighting. Well, and so he said, so you condone racism. Well, we don't, we're not really, how do you say that? We're not really skilled in how to deal with other races at our school.
What?
So it's not his fault for what he said to your son.
Oh, you said that? Oh,
And my dad said,
Dude.
my dad said, racism is racism and hate is hate, and that is wrong. God even knows that's wrong, and you're gonna condone your school. He said, "What's your number to your superior?"
Again, what's the
Yeah. He said, "What's your number to school district?" So he said, "Well, Mr. Butter, well, I'll tell you what. Have the kids talk, and they can go back to class, and we'll just talk to him, reprimand right here." He said, "Well, my son's not gonna be reprimanded because he started it, and he pushed my son's, basically per se buttons. And Steven, are you sorry for it? Oh, yeah, and his dad, I don't want to hit the kid, but he was saying a lot of all those hurtful things. He said it's not, And so my dad said, well, I tell you what, go grab your stuff. He said, I'm gonna call
schools again?
Yeah, we went to another school. I went to three schools. Three
schools.
schools
In the mass of what?
Oh man, 3 schools in about 2 months, I think it was.
Dang.
Yeah, I went 1, 2.
It was that bad?
Yeah, well, yeah, because there's a lot of schools in the area. So 1, 2, and the last one I went to, I forgot what it's called, but I went there and it was like a leftover school. Yeah.
Alternative.
Oh man, it's alternative school. Yeah, he had Eskimos there.
School is supposed to be for
bad
people.
I got along good. It was all bad. I go in there, and okay, it's hard to explain, but
that or like quote unquote outcasts in other schools.
Yeah, outcasts, and that's when I saw other African Americans there. I saw Eskimos. Hispanics. It's like a mixture of everybody.
So it was like other.
Yeah. Well, people don't want to. Yeah.
That's messed up.
But actually, it was cool. I went to my class. I went there. Everyone said, "Hey, it's a kid from California. Hey, what's up, man? Come sit next to me." Everyone was nice. I never had a bad time in that school. That was the best 2 years. I think it was 2 years. I forgot. It's been so long in my life.
What age?
Oh my god! I think I was about 10. Okay. I remember I left California, was in 79.
You were in high school yet. Jeez.
I graduated in 80.
That's middle school.
85.
Yeah, I graduated 85 with the military, so
I
6 years, so 6 years. I was about 11.
You got an 85.
That's yeah. So when I moved to
I was like 6 years old.
yes, so when I moved
I
to
forget that you guys are 12
Alaska,
years of
when I moved to Alaska, at least I'll change your diapers. Anyway, so
I forget that you guys are 12 years apart sometimes. It's funny.
yeah, it's the big gaps. But when you get older, it's different.
Yeah, when you get older, it's fun.
Yeah.
When you're
So
younger,
when 79, when I moved to Alaska, I was about 10. I never even thought about it now. Yeah, something like that, right there. So anyway, so what happened was they had left the school. We was number one in all sports. We was kick everybody. I played hockey. I played floor hockey. That was in the gym. That was
Oh,
oh my god, I love that.
Yes.
Woo!
Well,
boy.
hockey is great. We only played it like once.
Oh my God.
Like a few times in the 8th grade. Now
Oh
I was
my God.
like,
It's so
no,
wild.
I love it. Yeah.
And loud?
Yeah.
You go,
Yes. No,
no
and
high
like,
sticking. Oh my god.
yeah, and
oh, you were not allowed to.
High stick.
high stick.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hurt somebody.
Mhm.
Yes.
And like one time,
Did they take it away?
I think so, yeah. One time in this year in the 8th grade, since we didn't really play it that much, and since they were playing like dodgeball in the other gym, my class, I got to join the 7th grade class for floor hockey, and it 7th graders are wild. Like no, that specific class was more wild than I could remember. And with me on the red team, we blow the yellow team out of the water. Like,
It was fun.
Yes,
Man.
yes, it was great.
We played that so much, and I played ice hockey, and I played. I'm trying to remember the games back there. There was some weird games. Hockey, gym hockey, ice hockey. I played. What was that? Oh, tag football.
Tag football, what's that?
With the ribbon.
Ribbon, yeah, you pull the ribbon.
Yeah, you have like ribbons on your like on your butt right here. You wear like a.
Instead of tackle them, you pull the ribbon.
Yeah, you wear like a belt and it's like a colored ribbon, and you run instead of tackling.
Instead of tackling them, you pull the ribbon.
Yeah, it was so much
Oh.
fun. It's
No
always
contact,
fun.
yeah.
Sam, when you go to high school, it's so much fun games. What else? Oh man, I'm trying to remember.
Didn't you do like in high school? You said that you did
Track?
That was high school. I did
Oh.
archery, and also this.
Some school have that.
Yeah,
yeah, it's because of your
No, I mean-
environmental kind of with Alaska.
Well, yeah, because Alaska, because it depends on the environment
Bears.
of the school.
Like,
Should've
we
bears.
got skating and
Yeah, yeah.
ice hockey. We
Yeah,
didn't.
it's all different.
was snowmobiling a sport?
Oh,
At your school?
no. It was an activity. They had a snowmobile racing. It was fun. Oh yeah, and we went on field trips to go skiing. Oh my god! So my first time on skis, I'm like, I'm like, and I'm with all the other kids. This Eswell kid, he was so fun. I forgot his name. He said, "Oh, this is easy." And
That's what he does all the time.
yeah, don't stereotype. Stop. Anyway, but,
You just say yeah.
but anyway, we had a good time. I was learning how to ski. I was like, oh, go ahead.
Did you ever fall?
Oh, I planned it so many times. Oh my god. Oh, and
Did someone ever fall in the fails? It's like where sometimes they flip and then they fall like headfirst in the snow.
Yes.
Like in like movies and stuff.
some people fall and they can't get up. I was one of them. All right, because I was awkward. Yeah, and then they give you snowsuits. You know, it's like a suit,
Of course.
and it was so warm. I mean, I took it off. A lot of them took it off. I was sweating because when you're younger, one of the instructor told us, when you're younger, you give off a lot more heat.
You generate more heat.
Oh, I couldn't do it. Oof! I kept my gargles and my gloves. It was cold out there, but I was hot. And me and a lot of kids, we stayed there. We skied for all day. We got there early morning around 9. And we stayed there till it got dark. We took buses back, and we had a good time. We were singing on the bus. We were talking smack. Oh, it was man. Oh, and then we started saying "Yo, mama." Oh, I remember. I can't
You
remember.
had your mama joke.
Yeah, oh yes. Oh, I just remember now. We was yelling, and
started back
and there's one the girl was on the bus, and Eris said, "Your mama," what's she say? "Your mama's so poor."
Oh no.
They told her, "Your mama's so poor."
What do you mean?
You know the kids, man. It's all out of fun.
People still do that. nowadays.
It's all that fun. I said, "Your mama's so poor." They have to feed her for something. It was
Uh-oh.
something crazy. It was funny. And she turned around and said, "You know," she said, Your mom, he said, your daddy is so desperate. He sleeps with a walrus or something like that. It was so go with kids. It was kids. It was funny. It was funny. And then one guy said, "No, that wasn't a walrus. That was that was the mom." Everybody said, "Oh!" When somebody jumped in, it was yeah. I remember that the walrus thing. I remember that was so funny because she said it, and then somebody said, "No." He didn't sleep with the walrus. That was his wife. It was oh! And we used to laugh. Oh, it was
That's kind of a
fun.
roast
Oh
in
my
itself.
god. Yeah, we all joked around. We had a good time, and we had pizza. We had I forgot the name of that pizza. It was generic back then. It was good to no. Punch John wasn't
pizza?
around. It wasn't around. Punch John wasn't around back
Pepperoni
then.
pizza?
It was some kind of pepperoni pizza, flat, and we liked it. We just eat it, as kids. And I mean, I had root beer, and I like a root beer float, ice cream, and a real vanilla ice cream. Not like the one they do now. No, baby, all food changed. In the 70s, they didn't care. In the 80s, early 80s, they didn't care. The food had all the sugars and salts, everything. Everything's heart healthy now.
I'm pretty.
It was,
Wait, now?
it's way
Or-
different, baby.
You mean like now is healthier or back then was healthier?
Actually,
like
food a
what?
little bit more healthier now. Because back then,
They just really didn't do
like
it.
what do you call that thing? In Asian stuff, they said they don't have MSG. Almost everything had MSG back then. All right, because you didn't know.
What does that mean?
It's some
What
kind
is
of thing that's
MSG
bad
again?
for you. It makes food taste good. Am I right? MSG kind of makes
It's some
food.
sort of like,
It's like a flavor.
yeah, that makes you like want more.
Yeah, and all Asian food.
It's
had
like
it.
nicotine, but not.
Monosodium glutamate.
Yeah, it was in almost everything back then. Baby, back then, oh my god, food was way better. Pickles was good. Kid you not, pickles were more crispier. Dill pickles? Maybe because I was a little kid, but I loved dill
Yeah, I
pickles
think
back
so.
then.
Pickles are good in my opinion.
All right. This probably said my age, but when I lived in California, the little mama pop store, like little gas station. But anyway, there's a little store that was about 6 blocks away from my house. You had to go. I mean, you had to go
blocks,
up
okay.
from my house, make a left, go all the way down this. About 10 blocks, man. Because we always went with a group of kids, and back then, Sam, we had penny candy. That means candy was cost a penny.
Yeah, I've heard of penny candy. I am jealous of the big candy stores like in the movies, like those big things. Like,
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
You're like a Willy Wonka.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
like the-
Well, actually,
Like the big like.
they had good stuff back then, Sam.
Oh yeah, I bet.
My dad gave me a quarter. I thought I was rich.
It's not one at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
You remember those sticks?
Mm.
Yeah.
Which one?
Sticks?
Like this stripies.
Oh, the little swirls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had those.
I
Yeah.
had those that had blueberries, that had
Yeah.
raspberries.
I got one for 2 cents.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Stripes.
And
Wait,
had Pop Rocks.
Mm.
they still have Pop Rocks.
Oh
now.
man, I remember Pop Rocks. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
did the blueberry one.
Some people got sick. One kid, he put Pop Rocks and put soda. Don't mix.
Well, I mean, no. No,
Yeah.
it's not that they don't mix. It's that if you don't do it right.
Yeah, you can die for that.
You
Some kids in America, it was on the news, they died for it because they swallowed the Pop Rocks, it went in the wrong place, and then it just soda. It cut off their airway, all the foam, and some kids died. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it was on the news about that. I took a baby chick home.
Wait,
Oh.
how does that go for? Baby, I'm touching your apricot with my face.
Oh, sorry. Ooh. Feet apricot. Anyway,
It's just
on the way to my middle school, there's a nest in the tree. You always hear it. We always hear it. I always hear it. Well, this one fell. It was on the ground. I couldn't get up back to it. I felt sorry for it because it was on a main street. So I took it home, took care of it. Maybe about a month. I didn't know. But I overfed it. I went to the my dad took me to the pet store. I got these worms, a whole bunch of worms, little small little
Uh-oh.
grubs or worms.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
they're
Anyway,
mealworms.
he kept going. You know, little mouth and little hair, like little.
Ugh.
I feel so bad. I said, "Dang, he's still hungry." I came back. He's still hungry. Baby, it died. He had way too many. It wasn't. He took. Yeah. I remember to this day. I feel so bad. I didn't know. It's not like I cried. I ain't gonna lie. I was like. I told my dad said, "Well, we didn't know, you know. I mean, if we had internet back there, I would Google it. But we was poor, you know.
It was in 19 what?
77, maybe. It's back in the day.
Dang,
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
no. I still can't believe that you lived back then.
Yeah. Oh, but I can tell you a story about it in the 70s.
Goodness.
Oh, I remember one time we was in the living room and we were watching a Soul Train. Soul Train!
I saw a little bit of that.
Soul Train, baby. Soul Train is a dance show where everybody dance and then they line up and they walk down the aisle with people and they come down, they're down, they dance down the aisle. Soul Train. So
Yeah,
I
they
love
dance it
Soul
out.
Train. Well, we was in the living room and my mom was like, ah, ah. My dad jumped up. We all ran in the kitchen. Oh my God. Mama has some Crisco, a big old
What?
a bucket of Crisco.
A what?
Crisco.
What is
It's
that?
fat.
Lard, fat, grease.
It's like a crystal that's like
So-
lard for cooking.
It's a steel can of this big,
That's a
and
big
it had a
can.
lot of grease, and you can cook with it and stuff like that. It's not the best, not all the time, but anyway. Anyway, what happened was my mom was like, she was like jumping around and
Wait, let me guess. A grease fire?
no, something worse.
What's
And
worse
one-
than a grease fire?
Okay, we would looked around the corner
Uh-oh.
and
Animal?
the Crisco was sitting there like this with the top off, and we were like, what the word? My mom's like,
Animal
mom like, she couldn't. I'm explaining. My mom, cause she couldn't talk, and my dad looked. He went. When my brother looked in there, oh my God, baby, it was moving. I was like, what is that? We looked in there.
Rat?
It had
Babies?
how many was in there? Like 9
Rats?
rats with their babies. It was all bubbling. It was like trying. It was like it was so many in there. I was like, oh my God, look like about 9.
What are they doing in Crisco?
Well, they must have fell in there because the lid came
Oh,
off.
they can't get out.
Yeah, they couldn't get out. It was so many in there. I was like,
It's like a trap.
oh, it was. I went, oh my God, like. So my dad, I don't know what he did with him. He took him outside. But yeah, it was. I remember that. I never forget that.
We found mouse in the sock drawer, you know. Yes.
That's when you say nothing. Oh my God, I just remembered.
What? Say it.
I was laying in bed in California.
Oh no.
And most traumatic experience in my life. You wonder why I'm scared of spiders?
Yes.
I woke up a Saturday morning and I like this. I looked up, the big ass spider overhead. It was standing there. It would look at me and said, "What's up?" I went, ah! I like froze like ah! That sucker was big. I was like going like this. My brother here. He said, "Mama." I'm like, she said, "Get back." I was like froze. I was thinking, cause you know how you remove it, it fall on you. As a kid, big, that sucker was so big. I went. My mother said, "What's wrong?" He looked at me. Oh, he took off. He got mama. My mom came in and she dragged me out of bed by my feet. I'm going like, oh, I'm like, and I was like looking at everywhere. I thought spiders everywhere. Oh my gosh, this sucker was big to my eyes. I was a kid. Oh, and that's how I got scared
Is that
of
why
spiders.
you're scared of spiders?
Yes, yes.
That makes sense.
Traumatized.
I was traumatized. Oh my God. And one time I was taking a bath in
Uh-oh.
Alaska,
Oh no.
and on a bubble was a spider. You know how they fall in the water? It was like kind of like a lot of bubbles, you know. We put bubble bath. Oh, I love bubble bath.
Let me guess what's next. I got into the water.
Also,
So
the spider was
fast.
like little small little spider. Boy, you talking about black? Boy, you talking about? Woo! You talking OJ is fast. I'm fast. Oh,
Jumped on there.
it's like a cartoon. I'm walking on bubbles. My dad was like laughing. My dad said, "What's going on?" I water all over the floor. He said, "What happened?"
Oh, the back one.
He said, "Son, you're way bigger than that spider." He always tell me, "You bigger." I said, "Get." We couldn't find it. There's all the bubbles everywhere. He's like,
The window.
I never get that.
Kitchen window.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Sorry.
Woo.
You have to pull it like all the way.
Oh my God,
It's
man.
way over. Yeah.
We had so many spiders in our house. Oh my God, so many
It's not
spiders.
very hard. Thank you.
Oh man, I tell you, Sam, it was.
Is it, the front's closed already?
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you about the one about my mama was in the living room. We was watching something. Zoom. You know that old show. It's right. You have 7th Street. Also, you have
Those must
an
be
electric
awesome.
company,
It's old.
and also Zoom. It's old shows that
Yeah,
they didn't make it.
I do.
Yeah, it's called Zoom. And we was in there with me and my brother watching it. We was like singing to the song and everything. And we hear my mom again. Ah! Because it was in a trailer, and the living room's right here, and the kitchen's right here. You had a little small little wall, but you can but it's a little cutout. But you can walk in there, and it's the kitchen. And right away we knew right away, and we come around the corner, and this big old moose has head through the window. Eat my mom's sweet potato pie, because she put them right there for the cool. And this moose, the biggest head I ever seen. At first, I didn't know what it was. What? And we looked. I said, "Oh, it's a moose." Me and my brother said, "How did he get his antlers in there?"
Yeah.
It went in there. And my mom was like, "Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!" Yeah. Oh man. And me and brothers joke around. I remember I said, he said, "Thank you, man." I mean, we wasn't joke around. We was teasing my mom. Oh, we said, "My little moose." My mom was a jump. I never get that. Man. Oh, I remember that. Was so funny. Oh man, I remember I was baking sugar toast, and I forgot about it, and the whole stove was smoking. You know, burnt bread. Oh my god, I never forget that. We mama used to buy one bread all the time. I thought one bread was the best thing in the world until you started hearing about wheat bread.
Like Wonder Bread.
Well, I didn't know. As a young kid, I didn't know.
I mean, here's the thing. Wonder Bread.
It's soft.
I mean, so far that I've tried, Wonder Bread is good until you realize how much is in it.
Yes.
No, it's
Yeah,
so good.
that flour. That's
I mean,
all
it
flour.
tastes good,
But it's not
but
healthy.
like
Nice and soft. I had Wonder Bread too with jelly. That was
I know, but Wonder Bread is not healthy for you.
No.
definitely,
It's the worst.
but it's still good.
Oh man, I remember that sucker.
It tastes good, but it's horrible.
My dad made me go in there and take all the racks out and scrub all the clean it. Yeah, my dad he was fair. And what else? I remember I don't know how many times our pipes froze in the winter, and my dad had to use a space heater. It's a long looking tube, but long tube you plug it in, and the front gets hot. It gets real hot, like red hot, and you aim it towards the pipes, and the heat comes out maybe about 3 feet. And it's super hot, and it's it's like it's called a space heater, but you warm the pipes if your pipes freeze. And in the wintertime, you're supposed to turn all the faucets to a drip, because if you don't, you're freezing the pipes. I remember that. I hate help my dad unfreeze the pipes, because in wintertime it gets pretty cold.
Did you ever accidentally burn yourself on that thing or with?
No, that thing will kill you, baby. No, that thing is so hot. I'm telling you right now, it's like red hot.
It's that hot?
Yes, you can kill yourself on that. No, it's like you know, you ever see the red filaments in the stove? You know, that's hot, baby. It's like that. I remember one time we had a windstorm, almost like a tornado, because a lot of trailers turned over, a lot of people died in our trailer park. We had a very severe windstorm, and I remember we was in the living room and we was all cuddled together, had clothes on, we had blankets, and we had sleeping bags. And my dad said, "All right, everybody stay right here by the couch." And our trailers kept going. Our trailer went like this. Our trailer kept going like this. And we were like, ah! And the glasses were breaking. The windows were breaking. I never forget that. It was like a windstorm. And all the power went out. And you hear the wind. Woo! Woo! You ever heard that before? Yeah, it made the weird, like somebody's talking. Woo! All of a sudden, our whole trailer goes start going like this and moving. And you hear like things moving outside. Oh, it's creepy. So next morning, oh my god, the whole trailer park was tore up. Our neighbor lost her whole roof. A lot of sheds was gone. Some trailers was torn in half, and some would roll like this. I think they said like 6 people died. I remember that. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, and then they said a tornado set down somewhere in Alaska. They was talking about first time ever. What else? Wow, man, I can tell you some stories, man. Growing up.
Didn't you say? Remember that one story that you said about you and your friends getting kissed by a bear?
Oh my god! Right behind our house, off of Muldoon in Alaska, right there in Anchorage, is the military land. All the hills. I mean, I showed you all the hills and everything. Well, you can go out there. It was very wooded, and we were always ride bikes all the time. And we came across a hill. I don't know, maybe like half a mile, 2 miles in there, and we came across. We saw in the valley a bear. Right? I think it was a black bear. And so we got some rocks and pine cones. We were throwing it. We was like, damn, we got to get a little closer.
Wait, how old were you guys?
13, 14?
Okay, that was Blizzard.
Yeah, we were a bunch of boys. It was so stupid. So we got closer, and the bear just mind his own business. And we kept throwing it, and finally, my friend had like a we call it. You ever see that in a handheld slingshot? It's like it's a rubber band like this. You hold it, you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Oh, those things are awesome but dangerous.
Oh yeah.
They can be weapons too.
Oh yeah, I know.
So we kept flicking it, we kept missing them, and we had a bear who can get it first. So my friend,
Oh, no.
he hit it, and bear looked around. So we kept doing it, and It's it came towards. We like, our bikes going there. We told them to fight. Man, we was
Get what
over,
Kizzy was
and that bear
saying.
was chasing us. It got closer. Man, we're like, oh my god, we're gonna die, oh my god, we're dying. Man, we was, oh man, it was all five of us. We was going down that dirt trail, man, with no helmets or nothing, man. We was tearing that dirt up, bro. Like, we'll go, man. We knew if one person fall, they're done. They're gonna die. We talked about that forever, and we bring a problem not gonna tell our parents because man, my mom would whoop my butt. Yeah, told my butt. Oh my god. Oh, after the windstorm, they put all the damaged trailers in the field behind the trailer park. Cause back where the houses you saw, the house wasn't there. It's like empty field.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so we go explore.
Oh, this
We
one.
tear
Yes,
stuff
yes, yes,
up.
yes,
We
yes.
went to some trailers, went through the windows and stuff. Just exploring, no kids, you know. And one of them, there was no floor, the floorboards. It was all nails, like thousands of nails. It's like a bunch of nails. I didn't know. And we walked it. I
But what
walked
do you mean
it.
you didn't know? Can't you see the nails?
We were looking up. I wasn't looking down.
Oh
You know, I'm
no.
like, baby, when you're a
Where
kid,
you're going.
when you're a kid, you don't have no common sense. So, well, and it was a double wide. It was a big trailer. In the first part, it was cool. We walk around looking at the cabinets and stuff. And I walk into the living room and went, oh, look down. Ah! I think it was two nails went into my foot. It's about that long. And it
Like
went in
an
there
inch, like half an inch.
a little less than half inch, yeah. And my friends came in, they looked down, oh my god, look at your nails. I said, my foot, my foot, my foot. But it went to my shoe, and maybe into my foot, maybe about that much. But when you're a kid, it hurts.
Oh, that hurts.
And so they helped me put it out, and everything, it was bleeding. And then something happened, I did it again. And then, yeah. And I went to turn around and I stepped again. Ah!
You did it
I
again.
did it twice. I never get that. I did it twice.
Wait, the same foot?
I don't remember.
That
I
would
knew
be-
I did
that
twice.
that would be the worst. We did.
And they teased me forever. But it was very dangerous. We told people don't go in there because if you're not paying attention, you go in there and it was dark.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine you fall on that floor? Oh my god!
Ooh.
It was nails
No.
everywhere in there. Oh my god! I never forget that. Never forget that.
Wait, did your mom ever find out?
No. I just told her I cut it while I was riding my bike.
Wait, then.
Yeah,
Wait.
my mom cleaned my foot. I ain't tell whenever we weren't gonna tell them that we went into the house you're not supposed to.
Oh
It was
yeah.
condemned house. Oh, mom, oof. I told me that was riding and I cut my foot and everything. So my mom put some alcohol. Ooh boy, burn bad. Yeah, it's peroxide. It's wrap my foot up and yeah. I didn't know nothing about infections back then. I could have got an infection right there. I could have. Oh man, baby, so many stories. Okay. I'll tell you some more story later. Okay.
Okay.
You put them together. I was gonna say hi. She looked right at me. I'm like, oh hi. I'm about to say hi. Because she looked right at me. And we don't want to go. She said, get your nigger eyes off me. I went. I kind of froze like, and she walked by. I went, what she say? I went, what?
Wait, and she was white and blonde, right?
Yes. I remember that. She was like older lady.
Wait, and how old were you? Like
Oh man, I was in junior high, I think it was.
junior
And
high,
I was
like middle school?
I was having a fun time walking in the mall and had some money my dad gave me that I earned and some allowance. And I was in a good mood. And then all of a sudden she looked at me and like intently I said, "Oh, I was gonna say hi." I'm new. I haven't been there in a long, like a couple years. And she right away she said, and while she was walking by, she said, "Get your nigger eyes off me." I looked at her. I froze. This shocked me. And I turned around. She kept on walking. I was like, I didn't know what to do. And I thought about this. I said, shoot, if I say something, I'm the only black kid here in the mall. It probably gets her bad. So I remember I got home. I told my dad what happened. He said, yeah, when ever since you were born in some places, being a different color, people hold that against you. And you got learn to accept it, but don't take it to heart. It's not your fault. Some people are very ignorant, and also they're afraid. Because you're different. So and this their loss. My dad, he explained to me there. He said, don't hate that person. Not all white people or whatever or that way. You gotta be understanding. Yeah, this is true. So yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that always stayed with me all these years. And I always thought about it. I always daydream about that. I should say something to her, but maybe it's best I didn't because I could. The cops would got involved, and then I'll probably went to jail for the first time. So yeah, 4 years ago, I was coming to the door, the exit door right there. They got the mailbox, and you know, exit I come out. Well, I was walking up the little walk, and this car came from the light towards our house, and these young kids in there, the guys, boys, and this young kid hung out the window, cause you know, parasite, right? Happened like 3, 4 years ago.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, "Hey, nigga." I went, "Yeah." I remember I told the hospital about it. I told. He said, "Yeah." I couldn't see the license plate. Yeah, I never mentioned that. So yeah, I remember that. Yeah, people that got hung, babe.
Wait, what happened?
A young kid in California, somebody hung him.
Wait, what? Why?
Uh, black kid, and then I think it's somewhere else. There's another case, and then there's a 2 or 3. They don't know who's doing it. Yeah.
Wait, as in of like now?
Hmm. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, cause baby, all this racial stuff going on. Some people are acting very stupid, and some people they like being racial, they like being mean and like that, and it's kind of sad, and which just kind of make them kind of dangerous. Especially just a lot of this together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So learn how to fight. The more you know, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm being serious. Because it's not your fault, but at least you can protect yourself and your friends. Because somebody gonna say something to you one day. You gotta know what you gonna how you gonna face it. It's good to know something, not nothing, know nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you get some hard heads that can be a bully. You had no choice but to defend yourself, so you prefer to get your butt whooped, or you can whoop their butt. If you have no choice. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's like having a gun. You prefer to use it, but you don't have to use it. Your body can be a lethal weapon too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.